Hey guys, it's Heated, and today we're going to be basically talking about how to train solo on Kino Der Toten, or how to basically get started out, and it's actually very easy. What you're going to need when you first start out, when you're running solo, you're going to want to spend those 500 points you start out with on Quick Revive, because the trick in single player with Quick Revive is that it revives you and you get Mustang and Sally's. So you can only get those, I believe, 3 to 4 times in the whole game, and then it vanishes, and then you can't get up anymore, which is saddening because it's actually really good. But I understand their limitations. That's probably one of the most important things you have to get first is the Quick Revive, and then. First round, you never, and I mean never, you never ever shoot your gun. You're always going to knife them in the first and second round because that's when they're weakest, and then you start to bust out their kneecaps basically during the third round with your pistol, and then once you've accumulated about, I believe, 3,000 to 4,000 points, you will leave and head towards where the MP40 room is, because you're going to want to go through upstairs, because if you go downstairs, I'll explain later the reason why, but you go through upstairs first, and the first door is going to be 750, next one's going to be 1,000, I think next one's 1250, and so on and so forth. So you're going to need about 4,000 points, so you're probably going to want to stay in the beginning room until third or possibly even fifth round, depending if you have dogs or not. If you have dogs, go grab the Olympia, because the Olympia does great against them. It's a 1 or 2 shot kill. Easy said than done. Well, easier done than said, I guess, because it's really good. That is probably one of the main weapons you want to use, but when you get down to where Speed Cola is, you're going to want to get the MP40 off the wall, because I believe until the 5th round it's a 1 headshot, so you can use that to your advantage to get more headshots. I don't know. It's a good money maker. It will become helpful down the road because, well, you'll be using it when you're training with an M16. So once you get past the dressing room and past the dogs, you go into the stage until you absolutely are sure you have 2,500 points and you somewhat know where the box is. Do not turn the power on. Until you have 2,500, do not turn on the power, because that's when the crawlers come out. Okay, so after you accumulated 2,500 points and you got a crawler, which basically you throw a grenade and makes a little zombie baby without legs. It's like a walker without legs, okay? And so you're going to want to walk all the way over to where the Bowie knife is located, which is right next to Juggernaut. You're going to get Juggernaut for 2,500. You're going to turn on the teleporter. You're going to link both sides, make sure, because I've done this before plenty of times. I've goofed up and, into Infinity and Beyond, and I forgot to link the other side, which is stupid, but it's okay. That's part of the process. So, the main reason why you don't go through the other side is because when you're training and you go through, you can only have one open, which I usually keep the dressing room open, because if you keep one on the right to where the M16 is, you can't really grab ammo for the M16 when you're doing a train, because I use that sometimes. In the video it won't be there because I was just doing this. I was recording and then my friends were in the party, so I had to get out, and it was just, yeah, and ammo would be but what I do suggest after you have a light, I would either try and get the Commando, which is a good gun, but I would not upgrade your weapons like that, because you could just use the ammo they have, exert all the ammo you have in those guns, and then go pack a punch, because you're wasting money there, and then you'll end up saving money because you are just using what you have. But you can buy Claymores, those are easy to use. I never really used any of them during the time I played in this session, but yeah. When you go to upgraded weapons, what you're going to want to have in your class is Juggernaut, Speed Cola, Quick Revive. You're going to want to have a lightweight machine gun. You're going to want to have one of those because those are a money racker. and you're going to want to have the M16, because when you have the M16 fully upgraded, I believe it's called the Death Machine, but the Commando upgrade is called the Predator, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. I guess it was a hint to, you know, the Predator and Ruins and Ghosts. Huh? No, I'm kidding, but when you're running solo on that map, you can always go back for ammo with the M16, because you'll have literally a grenade launcher, at least 10 pieces of grenade ammo, and plenty of clips of ammo to last you. And as you're running that train, you're shooting, well, what you're gonna want to do is, after a while, when you get them all spindle up like a wrap, you're gonna want to keep running around them, and then you're gonna want to look behind you so you don't get caught on anything, because this has happened to me plenty of times when you're running around. But when you get caught, if so, that's why you have quick revive. Just note to yourself that you can only get quick revive 3 to 4 times, I believe. So that's only disadvantage. So don't trip up, don't mess up. You can get the monkeys, which is very useful. There are the turns, there are traps. So if you do get down and you need to run out to get quick revive, you flip on the trap and you should be good. But funny thing, I got stuck in a corner right near Juggernaut, and all the zombies, they were like hordes of them, just came up to me. I was like, kamikaze, pa 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 pa, because I knew I was going down. But still, you're gonna want to have that basic class. But when you use the teleporter, you can upgrade. But sometimes, if you're not in there for long enough, it'll teleport you to a random place like a dentist room or Sally's room. And sometimes you can see little film rolls. And if you grab those and you go back inside the pack-a-punch room, you go up, press X, or I forgot what the symbol was in PS3. I have this on PS3 too. It rolls the film and somebody will be talking, and it'll show you like clips of zombies. But that's the cool thing. You might also get some drops while you're in there, but you're more likely to get them if you're playing co-op. I will be doing a separate video for co-op, because it does use a few key elements in this as I'm speaking, but you're going to want to be really careful not to trip up when you're going through the hordes. If you run out of ammo, I would suggest keep going in the train, throw your frags. That's why you had Claymore set down on the side. But yeah, that's really it. All you have to do is be careful, don't trip up. You can run train pretty easy. And that's really how I do it. I want to thank you guys for watching today. This is Heated signing out. Bye.